Welcome back to FVRV TV. I do apologise. I was supposed to yesterday. It's just because I haven't played yesterday in the game. So, yeah, obviously this is the top 10 Christmas. Obviously, this is the top 10 Christmas films. Obviously, this is the top 10 Christmas films. Obviously, this is the obviously the list of obviously sorry again. Obviously, this is the top 10 list for. Obviously, this is the top 10 list of Christmas films. Well, ones that are well known and not well known. So. And also, this is also a bit of a Christmas message type video as well. So I'll have Christmas at the end of it, and I'll just thank everybody and whatever. Because again, this is obviously, I think I don't even know Christmas Day is obviously on Thursday, so obviously I don't even know Christmas Day obviously on Thursday, and obviously Thursday. So that's why I'm obviously doing videos now. Obviously, it's getting up to Christmas week now, so we're gonna do some muscle plays. Anyway, obviously just obviously I think this is just FVRV TV. Because matches obviously and all that, so yeah, ram a bit of that, but that's what it is, you know. So I understand it. Obviously, I think I'll start. Obviously, I'll stop down. I'll stop off top down. Obviously, first, obviously, number 10, I'm gonna go with It's a Wonderful Life. The film isn't a wonderful life at all. Again, the film, I think the film in a weird way. I don't want to say it's good because it's not really a film I genuinely like, because not. But again, personally, I think it's a film that's good, but also I think it's a film that is very. I don't say it's depressing, but again, basically, not obviously gonna be, I think that's one. I think the thing why I think the film isn't very good because one, the film is set about like 1 year after the Second World War ended, so it's 1946 film came out. So again, as well as that right, the character in the film is just like I'm trying to help you, but not to be. No, I mean, this one again. Obviously, but yeah, not saying for gun, but as I was saying for, you know what? I actually think this film, in a weird way, listen, a lot of people do remember this film because again, me personally, I think a lot of people think this film's good and stuff like that. I get it, but personally, I just think I watched this film. It's again. I think personally, you know what? I think this film is again. I think this film personally, you know what? I do think this film has got some. Again, I think this film does have a few moments really where again, people say sorry, I feel as not as full gun, but not as full gun, but as you know what? I think this film does again. I think this is an interesting film because again, it's a film that it's not always Christmas because again, it's not a great look because this film does come across as like. This fella obviously is depressed, like take me now, and I wouldn't not take now. Gonna be no, there's not take now. Gonna what it is this week? Because basically he's like, you know what, God please, I want him life and all that, and as well as that, right? It's like, oh, feel great. It's like, mate, honest, are you depressed or not? Because you seem like you are, like, you know. And there's like not depressed, you know what I mean? Like someone who's got like you know that like they've got like depression or something like that. But I don't know. It's a film that I think I can go wow. Again, I think the film. It's good. Again, you know what? I think the film that it's you know, again, but me, you know what? I think the film itself is okay. I mean, the film itself is all right, okay. I just can't watch it because it's just I don't know. I can't watch it. It's just a film that is set after the Second World War, right? Which you know it is amazing as well. But as well as that, right? It's a film that basically, yeah. Now, not those gonna, but I think those that know, obviously, this feels like a banker, so he's obviously trying to help people, but people money's going, and it's just like it's sad, but you go, geez, this guy's everything's like on him. He's trying to fix what he can't, and then it's getting to him, it's like affects him, whatever. But yeah, it's really kind. Again, I think. Again, but sure, I think it's just again. I think this film is just because it is, but it's not a film I would say is very good. Not person against it's not. It's just don't think it's very good. Yeah, number 9. I'm gonna go with Night Before Christmas again. I was released in 1993, the year I was born as well. Again, not a weird film good, but now I think this film is a weirdly good film because the film itself. Now, you could say this film isn't Christmassy, but again, in some part, basically. So listen, imagine Halloween Christmas. So basically, imagine Halloween Christmas came together, and basically Christmas was. So basically, Jack basically, yeah, it's basically like Jack the Skeleton comes Santa Claus, and then Santa Claus goes to Halloween. So imagine that. But like you take like Jack Frost, because you know what I'm doing, how you gotta love whatever, you know, I want to change, I want to do Christmas now. I was like, okay, you know, I was like, you know, okay, get like Jack Frost coming. So I was like, getting Jack Frost coming Santa Claus. No offense, didn't really work because it was just like not working, because again, Santa Claus is someone who Santa Claus, I think, not Santa, I say Santa Claus, yeah. But I think like Santa Claus is only, not, I say Santa Claus, yeah, but I think like Santa Claus is only someone who comes around at Christmas or something like that, because that's what he does, like, you know. And Jack Frost, right, he just how, I mean, I think, not Jack, I say Jack Frost, but I think from that, you know, Jack Frost is someone who does Halloween, Santa Claus does Christmas, so, again, because you know what, I thought, again, you know, I actually think this film is an interesting good film. Again, it's a weird, obviously, you know, it's a weird film. Not weird film, not weird film, obviously weird film, but again, but you know what? I think this is a really, weirdly interesting, like, it's really interesting. You know, it's a really interesting film. It's kind of like basically, you know, I think again, because you know what, I think again. Not getting gun, so not getting gun, but getting patient, but not patient gun, obviously, yeah, but getting patient. I see a patient, well, me patient, you know what, I do think this film has some good parts. Again, obviously, yeah. Again, I think that Tim Burton is an absolutely amazing director. Oh my God, Tim Burton is so good, so brilliant at these films. That the dark side of not dark side gun, not dark side gun, but what it is, also one. I'm not missing what I love about this film. What actually loved about this film was. Tim Burton is Tim Burton is an absolutely amazing director. He's so good, so brilliant at what he's good at, and it's like like the, you know, I think like the gothic and the dark things with it, like not Duff Gun, but you know, like the gothic and the dark, not Duff Gun, but I think like like the gothic and the dark themes. I was like, wow, the fact that like Tim Burton's so good at like doing that. Because again, I think he did it with you ever seen the film Close Bride? He did that, and he's very guffed it because one, he obviously knows how good that, you know, how good it is, how it works. I think it's amazing because how he done it, it's just again, because you know what, I thought this felt like, again, because you know what, I think this is quite an interesting, weirdly interesting good film as it is, but again, it's a Christmas film I think quite interesting, but it's quite a mix of Halloween and Christmas together. Basically, it's really weird. It's basically like, you know, like if it switch roles, it's like that. I don't know, but it's basically, it's really good though. So that one. Then I'm gonna go Deck the Halls again. I think like Deck Halls is a really, you know, it's a really good family. You know, me personally, I think Deck Halls is a really good family. Obviously, family. Obviously, you know, again, me personally, you know what? I think Deck Halls is a really good family Christmas film. It's a really good, again, because you know what? I think it's just a very good film. It's obviously the film, in my opinion, I think it's very good. I think the way the film's done is really good. So obviously, no, it's a really good film. But it's brilliant film. Obviously, that way as well. It's a brilliant film, and obviously, you know, film wise, it's a really good film as well. Is that right? Also, I think content wise, it's a really good film because, again, because you know what? Again, because you know, I've watched. I think it's good for this, but again, it's not one of my favorites. My favorite, I probably have my favorite towards the end of the list of my favorite. But again, no, really, just a really good film. Really good and very good. Obviously, forget as well. Obviously, that was obviously 2006. Obviously, 93 as well. Then then Home Seven. Then Home Seven. Obviously, one of my favorite, because I think like one of my favorites, like not favorite one, but I feel like one of my, I feel like one of my probably top 2 or top 3 favorite Christmas films of all time. Not all time, but the ones that I like, which ones were. That's it now. So would. Then so I'm going to go with Fred Claus. It's absolutely one of my favourite Christmas films next to, well, Santa Claus, obviously, you know, I think Santa Claus, Chronicles 1 and 2, and, you know, even some new ones I'm going to mention in the end, but again, there's some really good films, but again, I just think this film is brilliant. Again, obviously, it's time, obviously, yeah, I'm going to go with Fred Claus, released 2007, again, me, you know what, I think this film, again, not based on God above. It's not based on God above. Yeah, I think not based on God. Not based on God above. Yeah. I also think. Sugar. Oh, sugar. What's with there? I don't know. Is it? That's a, oh, it's just, well, that's what I'm saying. So, that's what I'm saying. But yeah, but I was like, so, you know what? I just think this film, Fred Claus, is again, basically, Fred Claus is actually the brother of, basically in the film, Fred Claus is the brother of Santa Claus, and obviously he ends up neglecting his brother, because basically he wants to lose his brother. He ends up with just hating him, neglecting him, and basically saying Santa go, basically. As well as that, right? Basically, like, Santa calls him off just being like this horrible, nasty person, and basically, no, as well as that, right? I don't want it, listen, I don't want it is, but I just what I love about film is, basically, there's a lot of really good, like, there's a lot of really good, like, there's a lot of really funny and also good emotional moments in film where basically Fred Claus, and obviously not, obviously, I was like, so, not as I felt gun, but not as like I said for gun, but I was like I said for not as I felt like I said for gun, but like I said for what, it's a really good comedy. It's also a really good comedy. It's a really good comedy because the film it is, but it's also really good because it's filmed the way of like the way it's, I think like yeah, I think of the way it's been. I think like the way the film's directed was. I think the way the film was directed was brilliant. Again, I think the film the way it was directed was absolutely brilliant. I think the film the way it was directed was brilliant. Again, I think the characters in the film brilliant. The director was he done a really good job with the director as well. He did a really good job in that. But as well as that, right? What I actually love about the film. What I actually love about the film is I think like I think like the good and the emotional moments in it are so good, so oh my, it just gets you going. Oh my god, it basically. I'm not saying it's crying because we're saying that, but it makes it gets you. It mostly gets to you. You can see basically, so basically you can see where basically you can obviously basically you see. I think also you can see where I think a bit in the film where basically Santa Claus and Fred Claus of the brothers finance were. As well as that, what I love about that bit, what I absolutely love about that amazing bit was how they did that. As well as that, right? Again, obviously, you haven't seen the film. I'm not going to give spoilers. I'm not going to spoil the film because I'm not. But again, like I said, it's just parts of the dance or parts like that. Go, wow, it's like wow. They played in the hospital with that. They made it look like the most cycles there are a very good film. Then number 6, I'm gonna go. This film, by the way, is an absolutely just like oh my god, brilliant. I think probably probably one of the best Christmas films I've ever seen. Probably one of the best Christmas films I've ever seen. I mean, when I say it, I mean it as well. Oh, it's just brilliant. I was then on 6. Then I was on 6. I'm gonna go with Miracle on 34th Street, at least 1994. Again, this film, by the way, basically, right, for those that know, basically, for those that know, obviously, I think obviously for those that know, obviously, this film is actually a remake of a classic film from like, I think the film was meant that. I think the original one was filmed in the 1950s. I think I think the original one was filmed in the 1950s. I think I've not watched, so I don't know, but I know basically my dad told me that the original one was done like I think I 1950 or 1960s. I think can't remember now. But again, now why I think why I actually think why this film is so good. So this is why I think this film is so good, so brilliant because the way this film is, I think like the way this film was absolutely directed. I think like the characters in this film are brilliant. Obviously, well, yeah, not like if we're gonna be, I'm not as if we're gonna be, yeah, but I was like, well, yeah, but I was like, well, I was like that for that, I was like that for, be clear, but I was like that for, but but again, but obviously, again, me personally, what I actually think, this film, if I was say ranking, this would be this would be like second because this film it's just like a really good film because one I think it's a remake of the original film was done like I said in 1956 as I said before. But like I said, this film is just like basically for those that know, I think like again listen, for those that know, for those who've never seen this film, obviously basically this little girl obviously it's like basically it's like obviously this little girl and her mum obviously basically her mum's like a lawyer as well, and then obviously this little girl ends up believing Santa Claus some weird, don't know what she does, but like look Santa Claus basically so basically in we see in the film, right, so basically in the film itself she ends up I think so basically this little girl not good but I think like this like little girl child she ends up like like I'm not stupid I know I know you're not real, whatever, and stuff like that. And then basically during the film, she ends up just believing him and he's real and all. It's like, wow, like the fact that me again, but you know what I think again, but you know what I think it's amazing how like how the direct you know how the director did that. Like, wow, he made that like emotion look not motion gone, but you know what I mean. Like, he actually made that emotion. He made that emotion in the child look so brilliant, so life, like so real. Wow, like, you can tell it was just there. It was like it very well. It was there though. You know, she made him he made no, not even gone, but Santa Claus made the little girl believe in him, and it's amazing. Again, I think like, obviously So basically, not what was that gonna, but basically. Not what was that gonna, but basically was that because one, basically I think like I think like the enemy, not enemy lawyer gun, but I think like the enemy lawyers, I think like the enemy like corporation and the lawyers of that company, they're trying to get basically they're trying, so basically like Santa Claus gets done for something that not done gonna be, but yes, he basically gets just so he basically gets done, he basically gets arrested for something he didn't do, and they're saying, oh, Santa Claus, he's saying he's crazy, whatever, and basically all about that, and basically as what happens then, obviously, listen, I'm not going to spoil this film because this film, again, me personally, I want every single person who's then watched it go and watch it. It's just basically it's a brilliant film. It's again, obviously, if you've ever seen Matilda, you'll know the little girl in the film. She plays basically the little girl. Also, if you've ever seen the film Matilda, the little girl, the actress who plays the little girl in that one, she's in this film as well. She plays the little girl, and she's amazing, by the way. Listen, okay, there's no name to do, but okay, listen, I know that there's no one that says she can't remember her name though, but I know she's a very very good actress. You know, she's a very very good actor. No, she's not just gonna. She's a very very good actress, obviously, but she's she's really good. She's really good at the acting, like really good. Like Ben, I was not looking. I know she's an adult woman now, but oh, she's just incredible. Anyway, that's it for obviously yeah. I've got some few again. But I mean, but you know what? I thought that the character again, but you know, I thought the characters in the film were really good characters. You know, you had obviously had Santa Claus, you had the little girl, again I can't remember the little girl's name now, the little girl, you had again it's like numerous other characters in the film were really good as well. Obviously, I think obviously yeah. So basically, yeah, if you've never seen this films were. Obviously, the little girl, obviously I can't, and I know the actresses, I can't remember the name though. Basically, obviously, the little girl's played by, I know, I can't remember, the little girl is played by an actress, the little girl's played by a child, can't remember the child's name now, but now she's got home as you were, but yeah, she did really good as well. Obviously, I was going for obviously, so basically, Richard, basically, not David, but, not Richard Gunn, Richard was in the Great Escape Gun, no. Basically, this thing look, for those obviously she's basically in the obviously, so basically for those, listen, you've ever heard of David Attenborough, he actually plays Santa Claus, and if I'm not messing, he is a proper brilliant Santa Claus. He's some say this, but he is an absolutely incredible brilliant Santa Claus. He's so good at Santa Claus. Oh my god, he talks to Santa Claus, he looks like him, like wow. Booking me, but you know what I mean? No, but yeah, no, it's mad though, because like that's what I think so brilliant about this film. It's that thing of like, oh, I'm like, wow, like you don't ever see stuff like that. I just love it. I think it's wow. Again, he does a brilliant job. So again, that's why I put that 6. No, number 5, I'm gonna go with last Christmas again, released 2019. Again, obviously, I think this was released. Not released gone, but I think this film was released. I think after COVID or before COVID, I think like not after COVID. Basically, I think I was not COVID. I think like yeah, not like after COVID. But this film's released. I think either after or before. I think like obviously it's I think not forgot gone up. Basically not forgot gone up. What else? Not forgot. No, what else? Basically basically this film was released. Because we had the COVID first day, we had like COVID, and when we had COVID, it was like this was the first part of it, and then there was the second part as well. Right? So I think this was released towards the end of the first part of it, and then the second part was. But again, no, obviously, yeah, also, I think it's based Last Christmas. The film itself is actually based on basically on basically is actually based on a actually a song by famous obviously sadly it's not like sadly the lad who's singing himself is not like Ivan, obviously John Michael. Sadly, obviously, he's no longer with us. Sadly, he's dead. But sadly, Michael actually passed away. He's not with us anymore now. Obviously, again, obviously, I think so. Basically, George Michael, obviously, his time when he was basically the band's called Wham, and basically this is basically Last Christmas is actually one of the songs they use. I think one last song. I think one song was Last Christmas, and the film's called Last Christmas because one. Again, obviously, now, listen. Also, if you're not also a fan of Wham, but listen, if you're a fan of Wham, you'll know a lot of the songs in this film are basically songs that Wham sing in, because songs Wham have sung or have sing, or they've done songs like this. Basically, all the songs in this film are from Wham, so it's like a really good film. If you're a big fan of like George Michael or Wham, oh my, you just go wow, all the songs great. Basically, obviously, now. It's not saying gonna, but basically, obviously, so basically, not basically gonna, so basically, like, this woman also has a really bad like accident. I got something else. Excuse me, that's what it was. I was like, so I was saying before, you were, basically what it is. So basically, like, this woman has like, not from gonna, but basically, this woman actually has. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Basically, so basically, this woman, this like woman, has surgery, and basically she has, basically, okay, so basically, so again, again, basically, obviously, not basically gone. Basically, obviously, don't know. Last Christmas obviously is a film I went to see similar to as well. By the way, it is a really good film because one, right? You know what? It's obviously a really good film. Basically, this woman named Clara. Obviously, I think at first person, I was thinking now. Basically, Clara. She has a brain thing, as you were. And basically, her life gets messed up, whatever, and it's like reset, because obviously, basically, happens as well. Is that right? It's a really sad film, but in a weird way, it's a really good film. In a weird way, that is also a really good film because one, what I think is so good, so brilliant about this film is right. It plays in the emotional, it plays in the comedy side and emotional side as well. Which I think it's very good. Again, obviously, for those who don't know, obviously, I think obviously, Emilia Clarke, she plays Clara in the film, and basically, I think obviously, basically Emily Thomas, she plays basically Clara's mum, and basically, basically, she ends up bumping this person who obviously thinks all things real, whatever. And basically, basically she ends up bumping this person who thinks like basically sometimes like this person you've been talking to, he's dead. He basically got ran over. Basically he was hit by a bus a few years ago, and he's dead. He's been telling you, well, like not to do, you think not. You think I was not to go and do certain things as you were, and it's like I was like, wow. So basically, it's a bit not think gonna. Basically, think you've ever seen like not basically gonna, but listen, you've ever seen any version of Christmas Carol, if it be the one that I know that today. No, I was the one Aston Moody made that one, or you ever seen the Jim Carrey one, the animation one, which I think is brilliant because it is basically that one, or any of them. This story is that basically like he's trying to not that gone, but I think this story isn't that gone because it's not. But again, it's very similar writing to it. Basically, it's like saying, you know what, like I want you to go and live. Don't, because basically felt sort of squads in this flat, whatever. Basically he ended up yeah, I was like wow, he ends up being just got hit by a bus. Like wow. Basically, I think it was on. Basically, he ends up getting hit by a bus on Christmas Eve. Okay, things like I think I'll get hit by a bus near Christmas on Christmas Eve. I was like, wow, like you just don't. Oh my god, it's incredible. But obviously, yeah, but exactly. You know what? Me personally, I think this film is so good, so brilliant. It's just a really good comedy and emotional film because one, a lot like Fred Claus, it's really good. It goes in a way of it basically, so it basically, it basically shows you right. If you're nice to someone, you help someone. If you're helpful and nice to someone, like that person's life can get back on track. Her life was doing great. Now she has an accident. It's just like wow, like that. And then as well that right, Emilia Clarke. Yeah, it's apparently not Emilia Clarke, but apparently Emilia Clarke in like real life had again, listen, I'm not mention. Okay, listen, I'm not going to mention, but she had like something similar, and her life happened like this, famous. Basically, life happened like this, but it was incredible. I was like, wow. But so, maybe obviously, yes, recent. The fact that the fact they filmed London crowd was like, wow, yeah, it's just mad though. Like they can't they can't do it. Obviously they can't know, but you know, what I mean, it's just like they could have done it obviously, but again, I imagine once it's London, obviously, because the area they know it, and yeah. But obviously, yeah, no, really good film. Again, but you know, I think it's a really good film. You know, released 2019, so quite good. Obviously, again, obviously, again, yeah. I also think, no, I also do think that, you know, but yeah, really good film. Then, obviously, number four. Okay, number four. I'm gonna go with Christmas Chronicles 1 and 2 again. Again, like I said, I feel like you know what? Absolutely love this film again. Me personally, you know what? I absolutely loved him because one, I think the film itself is amazing. Basically, so basically, okay, obviously Kate and Teddy, obviously Teddy, I can't. I watched more recently as well. Basically, I think like Kate and Teddy, an all caps second, I can't remember now. Basically, Kate and Teddy, basically the brother and sisters who were obviously, and basically the brother, he's basically his life has gone to track. He's like, you know, he does bad things now and all that, and as well. I think like Kate's trying to. I think obviously Kate in the film is trying to bring back who he was and when he was a kid and all that. Not with a kid gone now. It's not when he was a kid gone now. But what he's trying to, she's obviously trying to make him, obviously, you know, make him look more happy. Not me happy. Not really happy. Gone up. Basically, you know, obviously trying to. Obviously, I think she's obviously trying to make. I think obviously, you know, she's trying to bring a take back to who he was, you know, and yeah, a good person. He's trying to be a good person because I think obviously he's basically Kate, Kate threatens him, like, you know what, I'm going to blackmail you, whatever. Not blackmail. Listen, not blackmail. Listen, not blackmail. God, no. Basically, she's like, you know what, I've got something on you, whatever. As well as that, right? It's a really good film because one basically in the film, right? You actually get a chance. You actually have the chance to go and you actually have the chance to actually see and meet Santa Claus. Go, oh my God, just meet Santa Claus is so good, right? Basically, so actually, like, basically, obviously, I was like, you know what? I thought Kurt Russell as Santa Claus. Oh my God, he was so brilliant, so good as Santa Claus. I thought he did a really good job as Santa Claus. Oh really? He made Santa Claus look so cool, look badass. Like, oh my God, like Santa Claus is like a cool badass person. I was like, wow. He made Santa Claus look so cool, so badass. I was like, whoa, like proper, like, you know, laid back, right? Oh my God, so good. Obviously, yeah, again, obviously, I think the sequel they did to it as well was quite good because again, basically Santa Claus has to obviously save Christmas from being irrelevant, destroyed, whatever. And basically, I think I think Kate and Tate, you know what? Yeah, basically, I think I was, yeah, obviously, basically, not obviously gonna, I think obviously, not obviously gonna, I think obviously, not obviously gonna, I think basically, so not obviously gonna, but basically Kate, obviously, not obviously gonna, but I think obviously both Kate and obviously Teddy have to, you know, help Santa Claus save Christmas as you were, and just, again, really good, again, because you know what, again, I honestly got right, I thought the story of the film was really good, really well written. Really well written as you were. Again, the characters of the film really good. Basically, Kurt Russell's ankles brilliant. Obviously, I think the actress who plays Kate, her name now. I don't know who plays Kate in the series, in the film as you were. Basically, she, you know, again, basically, I thought she did a great job. I thought the character played Terry did really good. But again, you know, again, maybe you know what, I actually thought it was a really good, like family film, like family Christmas film. Very much, obviously, you know, obviously, yeah. I'm going to talk some more on it because I do cry now. You'll see me. Basically, you know, but obviously, you know me. So basically, that happens a bit as well as that. Right? I think if nothing's gonna basically what happens is you never see the phone. So obviously Teddy, obviously, I think you're not like gonna, but I think obviously Teddy's father, actually not just Teddy's dad or father, Teddy's dad or father as well, ends up, because he's a fireman. Obviously, in the film, he's in the fireman. Obviously, he ends up again doesn't know what he happens to him, but he must have died. And then basically, I don't talk all the time because I lost my granddad like in 2012. Again, I'm crying out going on. Basically, I'm talking because you know what, he lost his granddad in 2012, and you know, I think basically part of the film where Tay sat down chair and it basically just he starts crying, and as well as he starts crying as well as obviously then not crying, but obviously he starts crying, and you know what, in that scene there, it just basically set me off. I was like, oh, because you know what, like I wish I got myself my granddad. I did, sadly. Whatever. Like I said, but I was like, but I was like, you know what? It's again. I think that I've really again, but you know what? Again, but you know what? I absolutely loved the moments like that. It just like got me emotional, got me crank, emotional, whatever. Oh, just wow. Oh my gosh, like it's got me. I don't know why, because he like whatever. Oh my, it just got it. It gets you because basically, right, it's the fact he's right. He regrets whatever in life, and it hits him. He's like, oh my god, I'm not good at all. Yeah, I'm a terrible son, whatever. And wow, and basically, that's not my god. Let's run some rice. I just remember the name. I just remember the second name, Pierce. Yeah, so basically, Kate and Teddy Pierce. They're obviously Pierce. The names I just got in their Pierce. Again, obviously, yeah. I thought the characters of the film were good. Again, I thought Kurt Russell's brilliant. Santa Claus. Basically, not in the first one, the second one, they had actually Kurt Russell's wife. Goldie. I think, and then Goldie Hine or whatever. I think Goldie. Listen, now listen. Okay. Listen, that. I think it's like Gold. I think his wife. I think obviously. I think that's Kurt Russell's real life, not real life wife, but not real life wife. But basically, I think Kurt Russell's real life wife. Obviously, not. I think Kurt Russell's wife. Yeah, basically, I think it was Kurt Russell's real life partner. Not partner. Obviously, I think like Kurt Russell's real life wife or partner. Goldie. I think Goldie Hine or something like that. Her name is, I think. Basically, she's in the film. She plays Miss Claus in the second one. Basically, a really good film. Again, because I think both. Again, I think like okay, I think like Chronicles 1 is good because it is, but again, I just think Chronicles 2, based on the first one was a little bit better than the first one. I was like, wow. Basically, in fact, in the second one, you actually go and meet. You actually go and see with your own eyes. You go to because like Santa Claus's village and you see all the elves. Oh my god, like meet Alice Pryor. Oh my god, it's so good, right? Maybe it's sad, like, but I loved it. It was just like, oh my god, just anyway. No, but yeah, it's just a really generally General's got a really good film. Yeah, I loved it. I'm going through now, obviously. Chronicles 2 after Chronicles 2 after. Okay, then I'm gonna go with because Chronicles 2 obviously. Yeah, then Chronicles 2 obviously. Then I'm gonna go Christmas Carol, released 2009. So I think so. Not really. Basically, for those of you, so basically, if you've ever seen any version of the Christmas Carol, basically I just think that the Jim Carrey one is so brilliant, so good. I thought that again, but you know what? I just thought the way I just thought the way this one was done was so brilliant, like so brilliant, so good. I thought I thought the animation again. But I thought the animation and the special effects in this film were so brilliant, so amazing. Like what on earth is this? It's just so honestly God, Milton. It was like really good, right? But I loved it, so good. Again, Jim Carrey did a really good job. Again, I think Jim Carrey did a really good job. I think I think like Guy Oldman did a really good job of the voice as well. So yeah, again, like, the voice was really good. Yeah, they beat. I did it really. Start bit. Okay. At least 2009, obviously. Then I'm gonna go with I'm gonna go with Santa Claus 1, 2, 3 again. So yeah, if you've never seen this film again, it's basically never seen this film. It's Tim Allen at his absolute. I feel that this film is Tim Allen at his absolute best. Again, he's been the first one, second one, but basically this fella who he doesn't like. He's like he's not having Christmas. He has this thing against Christmas. I don't know what it is. He has it against it. Basically, this fella doesn't like his whatever. He ends up actually ends things. This guy. He ends up with a coat on, and he ends up being a beard. He ends up getting a beard and a belly with all that. I mean, he ends up becoming Santa Claus, right? And he ends up becoming Santa Claus, right? He ends up becoming it, and basically, I think they did like 3 films of this. Did about 3 films, yeah. I think they did the series more recent was very good, by the way, because they did the series as well, which I thought was quite good as well. Yeah, no, again, I think all 3 films are very good. I think all 3 films are brilliant. Again, I think the first one was good, but the second one was better, and then obviously the third one was like, again, I think the third one was good. Yeah, I thought the third one was good, but not as good as the second one. The second one was I thought the second one was good, but the third one, I thought was a little better because it had something in it. There's a bit more of a thing on it, and I like the fact they had like Jack Frost in like as the villain in the third one. It's really good. That's some cool. But obviously, I was into some. I was into close 1, 2, and 3. Then I was number 1. This is one of my all-time absolute favourite Christmas films of all time, and it is the one, the only, the Polish best. I mean, you can tell my excitement when I talk about this. I absolutely love the film because I do again. I think this film is so brilliant, so good again. Tom Hanks is brilliant as a conductor in this film. Basically, like Tom Hanks did like 2 or 3 roles in this film. By the way, it was amazing. I was like, no, me. Yeah, I was like, no, me, God, no. I was like, no, me, God, but I was like, no, me, no, it's really weird. Basically, I'm sorry, no. What I absolutely love about what I absolutely love, and I think it's amazing about this film. You know what? Fact is, like Tom Hanks did the voice of the conductor, did the voice of basically obviously the not Hobblegon, basically, you know, the fellows who's on top of the train. Basically, he did him, he did the child, he obviously did, obviously, I think obviously, did a lot of, obviously, the child, did the, I think obviously, yeah, I was like, no, me, he obviously did the voice of, obviously, he did the voice of the little boy as well, did that. He basically did like 2 or 3 roles, not 3 roles, he basically did 2 or 3 voices in the film, which again, personally, I think so amazing, so brilliant. Tom Hanks, oh my God, Tom Hanks, by the way, is an absolutely extraordinary, brilliant actor. Oh my God, I mean, Tom Hanks is a really amazing, brilliant actor. How many films that man's done, I've seen, right? But Paul Express, in my opinion, is a bit. Listen, right, I also rank the best Tom Hanks films I've ever seen. I'd have to say Paul Express as number 1 because Tom Hanks is so brilliant, so amazing in this film. The thing, he isn't on screen, gone, but he's basically voicing characters in this film, which I think is so amazing. Again, obviously, Tom Hanks is just like, like a top class quality actor. He's just next level again. Obviously, I think this film again, obviously, there's involved in everything from basically, but I think like children, like not Jungle, but I think like children, obviously on Christmas Eve, where basically a train arrived at this boy's house. Obviously, he says, "Do you want to come on board train?" He says, "Right, whatever." And he questions basically. He eventually gets on his way, and then basically they basically go to North Pole to actually go and visit Santa Claus. It's like whatever, right? Of course, that comes right. If I say lap now, I might get some trouble saying that. Basically, I think like they basically go and meet Santa Claus, where he gives them like basically he talks them not well. Okay, if I say anything like that, I might get done for that. I'm not gonna. Obviously, yeah, no, it's really good. Really just thing off here. Obviously, no. But off me, because you know what I absolutely love from Tom Hanks. He does roles like I thought he did. Multiple roles, he did a few roles, voices and things he did. But as well as that, right? I just think like this. Again, the film itself is so brilliant, so amazing. It's one of the best films I've ever seen. Again, Tom Hanks, oh my, just how good actor he is, right? He did this. What was that, right? Yeah, I think he had a few. I think that also in the film it sings as well as a few. Yeah, I think also there's a few songs in the film, but I think personally, I think are very good songs. Again, this one when Kids comes around, obviously I think common song. I'm not gonna mention because I make a cover ever say it, but again, oh my God, just like yeah. Yeah, but not except fuck on, not except fuck on about it. Not except fuck on about, yeah, not except fuck on about, not except fuck on about, not except fuck on about. Oh, like except for, you know what? I actually think this film is one of the films I go, wow. Again, Tom Hanks is brilliant. Again, obviously, I think the story, I think the characters in the film are really good. Again, I think the characters in the film are brilliant because they are. Again, I thought the director, I think obviously the director, not director gone about, I think obviously like director. Not director gone up, not director gone up, not director gone up. But I think the director of the film did an absolutely outstanding, amazing job. Oh my, he made this film, basically this film so good, so brilliant. Like, so I think like every single like not I think Christmas Eve, yeah, but I think like every single Christmas, yeah, but I think like every single Christmas Eve, I think like every single Christmas Eve I've ever had him. So basically, like, every single Christmas Eve ever since I've been. Yeah, not basically gone. Basically, for those that know, basically, like for every single Christmas Eve I've had, so basically for every single Christmas Eve, right, I've ever had as a kid, right, and as a daughter I've had, right, like even so. Something like even now as an adult, I still watch it because as well. It's just something. It's just something I've always done. Like it's something I like. I personally love doing because it's just that's just me. I love doing it. But it's again. It's another film. It's got kids. Not kids go. It's another film. Is obviously child. Not Dad's Gun, but it's another film. Is obviously a bit off for someone who's like 32 age. But again, I'm sorry. Every time I watch a film, it just makes me feel like. It just makes me feel like. It just every time I watch a film. Every time I watch a film, it makes me feel like a kid again. I'm sorry, again, that's what I'm saying, but every time I watch this film, it just makes me feel like a child again. It reads, I'm sorry, but it does. Oh, it's just, I don't know. Basically, I think Tom Hanks and the actors who were in this film, Tom Hanks and the other actors in this film, and I think like a few of the actors who did the voices of this film, they said, basically, this film's going to make you feel like a kid again. At Christmas, or obviously at Christmas, I can see it's like, oh, like, it's just, again, really good films here. And it's been released 2004 again. Really good films. So we're getting through some not mentioned, got a feel. Got some, say what else is back up the listen, not mention God, but listen, I think also mention some ornament. Also give some ornaments. Obviously, think like ornaments obviously go to a Princess Scripts again. I love film Roger Moore again. Me personally, you know what? I am a massively big fan of Roger Moore. Again, me personally, I'm a massively big fan of Roger Moore. I think his brains actually is. He's sadly no longer with us now, but he's in it. He just does the. I think obviously the film. I'm not watching inside, but I'm probably watching Monday. I think it's called Jingle Jangle. Obviously, again, Jingle Jangle release. I was going to Sprited released 2011. Jingle Jangle released 2020. Again, this was like just probably I'd say go with part 2 of this because it was in the UK. It was like 2 parts of me. Anyway, that. Oh yeah. I think then I was then I was number obviously Spirited again, and I actually not gonna basically I think more not now gonna but I think I was more recently I actually watched this film on Apple TV more recently. Actually, honest God, right, I watched it. Like, this film was a really good film. Basically, it was like I said for Christmas Carol. It's basically another remake of Christmas Carol, basically, because I've done so many like copies of it over the years, and it's just again another great one. This one up to date one. So basically, so yeah, then there's Red One released 2024 again. No, again I've been trying to watch it, never really wasn't watching. Never watched it. That was Candy Cane Lane, released 2023. I've probably called Christmas in 2021, so that's like what year after, I think it was like the year after. I think it was like the year of COVID or year like after. Again, it was weird because I don't know, but I know at least in 2021. Then obviously Love Actually 2023. That's what I'm not Love Actually then I was Love Actually released in 2003 again. But you know what? Like I'm gonna be honest with I'm gonna be honest. You know what? I've never really liked to watch a film again. But I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm gonna be honest with you right now, Jam. But I'm gonna be honest with you and say, so you know what? I've never really liked watching a film because again, I think it's a good film, it is, but I just don't like them. So I don't see what's scripted about the film whatsoever. Like, what is it? It's just again, I think scripted it is, but I'm sorry, I just cannot watch it. It's like, I don't know, I can't watch it. It's weird. Oh, yeah, like 3. Then I think then I was Jingle all the way 1986. Again, a few of it because the Kranks 2004 released. Then I think like the one most but I think like one of the most well-known and iconic films of all time, Home Alone 1, 2, and 3. Again, I think like one of the most well-known. I think like one of the most well-known and cultured. I think like one of the most well-known. I feel like one of the most famous and well-known and cultured Christmas films of all time, and that's gotta be Home Alone. First one, second one, and third. Again, I think now, again, but you know what? I've watched film with but again, I think that again, but you know what? I think the film it's so brilliant, so good. Again, it's a really good it is a really good because again, it's a really good Christmas film. What is it really? Again, because I think it's an incredible British film. I think it's incredible Christmas film. It is. I think it's really good. Macaulay Culkin obviously plays a really character. Again, you know what? I genuinely think it's a really really brilliant film. A Christmas film to watch of all time. Again, I'd say it's in the. If I'd say the greatest one, if I'd say the best one, it's up there because it's obviously one that's talked about quite a bit, but it's really good though. Anyway, okay, we're getting some other ones. yeah, that's it. 1951 Scrooge. I forgot that. I'm lost. Thanks. The Cranks 2004. I think okay, okay, okay. Then I was Home Alone 1, 2, and 3. Obviously, that was released around 1989. I think they count it. 1989. Obviously, then obviously okay. Then obviously, so that was goes a bit now. No. Go on. Obviously, okay. One, two, three. Obviously, okay. Then okay. Okay, then obviously Die Hard, released in 1988 again. Now, I've got to now this film, but now listen, a lot of people say this film currency. I'm sorry, but this film is not currency again. I'm sorry about that. So basically, if you're a person that doesn't watch Christmas films or Christmas films, if you're not someone like me who watch Christmas films as you were, if you're someone who's obviously not like me, obviously who watches Christmas films, but you're a person that doesn't watch he doesn't watch Christmassy films, or you're like, okay, if you're someone that watches like non-Christmassy films, it's like because again, but you know what? I love Die Hard films again, but you know what? I absolutely love Bruce Willis and actor. He's a brilliant actor in Die Hard. Again, I love the Bruce Hard Die. I love the Die Hard films. They're amazing because the other Gremlins films they are. But again, I think like I'm sorry, but this film, by the way, it's not Christmassy. Again, I think obviously it's Christmas. Now, is it set around Christmas? Yeah, it is, right? Is it set around Christmas? Yes, it is. As a Christmas kid, yeah, it is. But the story of it, it's not Christmassy, so it can't qualify as Christmas film. It's not one. People may argue with that, but I'm sorry, but it's not Christmassy. It's never has been. Again, he, not God. I think Bruce was in an interview, didn't he? He said it's not Christmassy whatsoever. It's like non-Christmassy. Then obviously Scrooge, 1951. Again, that was the that was the ones I mentioned before. That was the I can't remember. I know what it's called. 1951, and obviously L 2003. That was a brilliant one. That one. Obviously, okay. Then obviously National Lampoon Christmas Vacation. Again, that one's quite a really good. Like that's like a really good family. That's a really good, like proper funny, that's like a really emotional and funny one. Very similar to Fred of Last Christmas and obviously Fred Claus. Obviously, it's a really interesting. It's a really good, interesting film. Again, it's obviously it's comedy in it, but it's also got a lot of emotional side. So again, really good film. Released in obviously at least 1989. Can't wait out. Like Home Alone was like in the 90s, wasn't it? Can't remember now. Oh, then then obviously Gremlins 1984 again. Another I can't wait to think of. Then obviously Bad 2003. Then obviously Edward. Now basically Edward Scissorhands, by the way. People can say it's Christmas, but again, I feel like Edward Scissorhands, by the way, that's one that is quite hard to read, say it's Christmas or not, because I think obviously again, I feel like unlike unlike Die Hard, it's basically obviously it's set during Christmas. Obviously it's snowing, it's set during Christmas, but it's also got emotional thing as well, emotional thing to film as well, where basically it was really good. But no, yeah, really, again, I don't know. I think it probably again, I don't know if it was scripted, I don't know, but I think listen like that. Not say good, but not say good. But if I was to say, I'd probably say this film. I think probably say it just makes it scripted because again, there's just something. It is cringy, but it's also not. I don't know. It's been a both for me. At least 1990, obviously. Then obviously Scrooge, at least 1988. Again, oh my god, basically, you never seen the film Scrooge. You haven't seen the film Scrooge was released in 1988. Oh my god, it's so good. Basically, like Bill Murray plays Scrooge, and basically he's like a horrible person, whatever. And basically, he ends up being visited by three ghosts, and he basically it's like a really dark. It's like a really dark version of Christmas Carol, but just like, oh my god. Basically, like not what's it called. Basically, Basically, I was like, oh my god. I was like, this film is just like, you know what I mean? Go, wow. They didn't get started, but yeah, it was incredible. Oh, but obviously, well. Oh yeah, guys, there you go. There you go. Obviously, there's the top 10. I'm not talking about it. Okay, I think obviously that's the list of the top 10 Christmas films I've seen ever. But again, nothing good about. I think obviously obviously there you go. That's the obviously there you go. I think obviously there you go. That's obviously Christmas, obviously the top 10 Christmas films list again. There's probably a few films that I've not put on there. Again, I might do one like next year for it. I don't know. I'll probably do one next year, something like that for it. But yeah, very good one. Also, don't forget as well. I just want to wish I just want to thank every single person who has subscribed. Not subscribed, but I think like listen. I just want So listen, I just want to thank every single person who has subscribed, watched this channel. I think obviously left comments as well. I just want to give a absolutely massive thanks to everybody who's watched, subscribed, left comments as you were. No, seriously, guys, thank you so much. You know what? Yeah, you don't know how much I absolutely loved talking about films, video games. Listen, I know I know I don't do a lot of them. It's just because I know I don't do a lot of them. You know what? When I come to do it, I absolutely it's something that I absolutely love talking about films, video games. It's just stuff that I like. I love. I actually really love something. I actually really love. So it's because it's just something I love. I talk about, so you know what? I want to give massive thanks to everybody who subscribed and comment. You know what? You guys are absolute. You guys are. You guys are so honestly, you guys don't know how much. So I think also you guys don't know how much you help channel out by you subscribing, like leaving comments, and you helping out so much. But you helping out so much by doing it as well. I just want to give you guys a massive, seriously massive thank you so much for this year, for subscribing. I just thank you so much, because you don't know how much it means, and I really appreciate your support as well. So not forget gone a bit. Not forget gone a bit. But I think I forget as well. Not forget gone. Let's not forget gone. But I think I also forget as well. I just want to wish every single person who watches videos, who's subscribed and have come to I think that everybody as well. I think like everybody's watched the channel, like subscribed, left comments, or like watched, subscribed, left comments anywhere, to have a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year, and I'll see you in 2026. So yeah. Oh, so I've also got the other part of that. So that this week, but sometimes I forget things. I'll do it now. Listen, if you want to see more great, if you want to see more great, tips, if you want to see more, lists of top 10 films as you were, or FVRV stuff as you were as well. But obviously, if you want to see more great stuff like that as well, obviously, you think not FVRV stuff gone, but not FVRV stuff gone, but I think obviously you want to see more great FVRV stuff as well. You also want to hear about the videos in the first place as well, stuff like that. Also, make sure you subscribe to, if you're new channel, make sure you subscribe to FVRV TV at youtube.com, and also make sure that you also press the notification button just spell if you're new, or you're already subscribed. Make sure you press the notification button just spell as well. Make sure you do that. Because you know what, I would really appreciate it if you would subscribe to FVRV TV at youtube.com, because one, it absolutely massively helps the channel keep going, improve, get better. It basically means we can do more great videos like this. I love more great videos like this, because I absolutely love doing videos like this. I love talking about films, video games. It's like I was saying a few minutes ago, I love doing stuff like that. So obviously, it's something that I think obviously, as well as that, I also love obviously this channel, FVRV TV, obviously the other channel, AFC TV, and obviously SUK, which we did more recently. We did something that more recent as well. Made sure you go check out. We did that. But I was like, but you know what? I love the channels that we know what. Just this video game one, top game one. I think this video game one and film one. It's just something that I really enjoyed. I really enjoy doing the Everton stuff and the doing the Everton stuff. I love doing that. I enjoyed the Everton stuff as well as wrestling stuff I do. But this one, something I did I started on my own really, and so yeah, I'd really appreciate your support. I see you support, yeah, and I really appreciate if you would support channels work. It massively helps that channel keep going, improve, get better. All that stuff really helps out massively, because it does. And that's for. Obviously, you know what, I would really appreciate if you would share it on Facebook, share it on Twitter. Obviously, you share it on Facebook, Twitter.com, any of your other socials as well. And also, don't forget to tell your friends, your family about the channel as well. Make sure to get the name with it as well. Make do that. It helps massively. It does. Obviously, yeah, don't forget to leave comments. Obviously, I think what's your favorite? Which of the films that says your favorite film of all time? Is it Paul Express? Is it the same as mine, Paul Express, or is it Is it the ones that weren't mentioned? Was it Spirited? Was it Red One? Was it obviously? Was it any of the ones that weren't mentioned, or ones that were mentioned, or any of that? Also, I said, I think like was it any of that? Yeah, I think was it any of that? Obviously, and what that? Yeah, and that's it.